Election day. I hope everyone's having a great Monday and a great start, or not a great Monday, sorry, it's a Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Monday was yesterday. And yeah, hit the like and subscribe button if you're just joining in now. Today we're discussing the election results live. We're discussing the election results live and how Donald Trump will win the Electoral College. Just before we start this, everything is entertainment purposes, guys. And the official results will probably be tomorrow. But guys, this is the official Electoral College. This is how I think he's gonna win. Hit the like and subscribe button if you guys are just joining in. Much appreciated. I do these political live streams. And guys, today is the day for Donald J. Trump. Today's election day. So go out and vote if you haven't voted already. And yeah, guys, we're today's the election, 1 day away. Well, they're supposed to tell us the election results today at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys Donald J. Trump has kind of already won the Electoral College. But if you haven't voted, go out and vote. Yesterday night, we got a poll going Trump versus Harris. We had literally 1,000 votes in it about. And 80% of them were for Donald J. Trump. 80% of them. Out of 1,000 votes, guys. We got Donald J. Trump winning in a landslide so far, guys. Much appreciated. Hit the like and subscribe button if you love Donald J. Trump. If you're a Harris supporter, I love you too. I love the American people. But you guys gotta know, it's over when it's over. Donald J. Trump has won the presidency, guys. I'm here to celebrate that. Guys, let's tune in on CNN and see what the newest news is. "37 minutes ago, right wing."
I think there's no disputing that there are groups of stony dudes, jabronis, weirdos, who are going to try to exploit this for all their own purposes. And
guys, Donald J. Trump has already won the election. Look at that.
That Donald Trump will not be incredibly helpful in his rhetoric and all that. But it is important to take a step back and realize we almost literally cannot have a replay of January 6th. The law has been changed to make the legislative maneuver much, much more difficult. And Donald Trump is not the sitting president of the United States, so he doesn't have the ability to influence events the way he did before. Do I think if
he didn't influence anything last time anyway?
Will that be dangerous? And
what did he influence? He told them to go peacefully and not harm anybody.
It's a manageable problem.
He said, "Please stand down."
Any violence is just outrageous, and there could be, on the other hand, there could be violence from the left. If Trump wins, I mean, who knows? And you should have zero tolerance for it, regardless of the ideological valence.
I agree. I think the only exception I would say to what you just mentioned is that there is some concern that
if Harris cheats, then we can't stand down.
Keep the House and Mike Johnson oversees the certificate. That it has been unclear. I mean, he has said, "I'll certify the election if the election is a free and fair and safe." There's always been these caveats and words.
Donald J. Trump is winning, guys. Look at that.
Trump does lose. What will he do if Republicans keep the House? But we don't need to be like this. We are in a democracy. We don't have to be all sunshine and gummy bears.
We're not in a democracy, female. You're wrong.
Cast our ballots. The election workers should feel safe walking from their car to their office and back without security. We should let the votes be counted. And
guys, the votes are counted. It's over. Donald J. Trump won. Donald freaking Trump won, man. Do my Trump dance. Donald J. Trump won.
a fair and free election.
He won,
People's
guys. Look
voices
at
will be
that.
heard.
Donald
People's
J.
votes will
Trump,
be counted,
333
no
electoral
matter how long
colleges.
it takes.
Harris,
And people need to go
202.
tomorrow. Everyone who
It's freaking
has not voted
amazing,
yet will vote
man.
tomorrow, and everyone should go vote tomorrow and
Vote
have your
today.
voice heard. That is your power.
It's not too
and
late to
everyone
vote, but it
should
looks
feel
like Trump is
empowered
winning, guys.
to go into the ballot box.
He got
and to have their
Pennsylvania,
voice heard.
everything.
This kind of news, Abby, about how right
Trump won, guys. Trump freaking won.
Now have panic buttons. I mean, I think that's great, but I think it's a sad day where that actually is what we need. I think this is another.
They're still
proof
counting the
point
votes,
about
but
what
Trump
Americans
won.
Feel like they're sick and tired of this,
Hit the like and subscribe button if you love Donald J. Trump. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, guys.
It may not be, to your point, Jonah, that Trump.
Hell yeah, I'm serious. Donald J. Trump won.
From the Times reporting.
Bro, you only need 270 electoral colleges. Look at Camilla. She only has 200.
About absentee ballot
That's
tallies
weak.
in Georgia.
Donald J. Trump won, man. Hell yeah! Everyone dance with me. Do the Trump dance.
People were told to monitor voting stations with cameras, file police reports if necessary, and be ready to, quote, fight like hell. So it's kind of diffused. It's all over the country.
They want civil war, guys. They want civil war, all because Trump freaking won.
They're doing that because Trump spent the last 4 years seating the crowd, and honestly, he's been doing it even tonight.
No, Trump won fair and square. Get over it.
I wonder what.
Look, I think
why is Trump tonight?
Where are you guys coming from? I love to hear where you guys are coming from and who you want for president.
Of course, no one wants violence. From the left, I remember when Trump got elected in 2016. I remember there was a little bit of rioting, not widespread, but there was an assault.
Welcome back to the morning show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe button.
Listen,
we discuss politics, upcoming events, and more.
We want Americans to be able to go and exercise their constitutional right and select the next president of the United States.
Absolutely.
And the direction of this country and indeed the world. That said, I know that you're mentioning the Telegram channels, and I assume that law enforcement is monitoring them.
Guys, Donald J. Trump won.
Because I think this is important because
that's freaking crazy, man. Freaking flipping crazy. Look at that.
Like that. But legally,
why would anyone vote for Camilla? I knew I was right. Why? Why would they vote for Camilla? There's no freaking reason to.
They can contest things that may
4 more years of this inflation and wartime crap? Hell no. That's why they voted Donald J. Trump.
Everyone should feel safe. They should be able to exercise their right to vote, of course. And then in the end, as you said, once everything is counted and the winner is decided, then there should be a peaceful transfer of power, of course.
I just think we should follow the laws, which means, and the laws and the process exist to protect every single
Donald J. Trump won, man.
That means going to the polls and voting. It means during the counting process. It means during the certification process. It means during the process by which the electors get transmitted to Congress. There is a machinery that gets put in place here, and it's a beautiful, magical thing. This interaction.
Trump already won, man. It's over for Camilla. Look at that.
And the diffused
Camilla only got 200 electoral college votes. Trump's already at 333. Hell yeah, man. We got Trump as president. 2024.
It does protect us from any central person.
Trump is winning, man. I can't believe he freaking won.
Zero tolerance for.
Sucks to suck, man. You said holy. Yeah, Donald J. Trump won, man. It's already over.
But the bottom line is,
you want Camilla, but Trump won. Now you're crying like a baby.
Really smart people, and it is
now you're crying like a baby, Tipu.
Everyone would respect.
Go cry in your shower. Look up on CNN who just won. Donald J. Trump. This is straight from freaking CNN, guys. Straight from CNN.
No other campaign in history compares to it. We've seen 2 serious attempts on Donald Trump's life, and how grateful are we that he is still here and he has made it to this point. Keep up those prayers for Trump. We've seen President Joe Biden make a fool of himself so badly, he had to be kicked out of the race by his own side. And we've seen another campaign entirely by Kamala Harris, whose strategy has been to duck and
that's why she lost.
From the media, rely on those.
That's why Camilla lost.
Celebrities. And although she
I can't believe Donald Trump got 333 electoral college votes. You realize that's a landslide for Donald J. Trump?
But here we are.
Never seen before a landslide.
And the 47th president of the
Hablo
United States will be elected.
Español, sí. Un poco hablo español. Yo vivo en España, en Barcelona.
Final hours of the campaign. The world's biggest podcaster, Joe Rogan, has just publicly endorsed the Republican candidate.
And to me, it's very big because he's the biggest there is, I guess, in that world by far. Somebody said the biggest beyond any.
Guys, hit the like button. We need a few likes, guys. Hit the like button. If you love your country and you love Donald J. Trump. Let me know where you guys are coming from and who you want for president. It's kind of over already, as I showed you. Trump already won. But if you haven't voted, go out and vote for Donald J. Trump.
That's so nice. And he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. So.
Donald Trump sat down with the podcaster for 3 hours where no topic was off limits. The JFK files, aliens, the border, you name it. The episode has been viewed more than 65 million times.
Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. As you can tell, it's already over. Donald J. Trump won the presidency, guys. This is actual. This is not a prediction.
Well, I'll say it again, man. I think this is the last election. If Trump doesn't win, this is the last election.
I think you're
Andalusia? No, I can't
I think
imagine.
you're right. I think
Guys, hit the like and subscribe button. Donald J. Trump has already won the election. Here's the live results. He won Pennsylvania. He won Florida. 333.
Who their whole life they've been left wing. They realize like
Trump won,
I
guys.
can't do this anymore.
You and I used to be Democrats.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
it's nuts.
Harris barely
On the
won
final
any
day, the
states,
campaign
unfortunately. It was a
trail,
landslide up for
media personality
Trump.
Megyn Kelly joined
Shout
the
out
Republican
Illinois,
candidate.
man.
Just last
Shout out
week,
Illinois.
she was
Hit the like and
criticising
subscribe
Trump
button,
campaign
guys.
for its Madison Square Garden rally, which she labelled as being too
Trump
growing
won
and
this.
claimed that it
Easy,
risked
man. Landslide.
isolating
Why would you vote for the
Republican
same
women.
bullcrap
Today,
Kamala
she
Harris
joined Donald
policies?
Trump on stage
Inflation,
with a message
can't
to
afford
women
groceries,
about why she
gas
believes Donald
prices.
Trump is the better
All that stuff
candidate
was under
to deal with
Camilla.
women's issues.
Why the hell would you vote for that again, unless you have a mental illness? Literally, America is in its worst state in the last 60 years, and you decide to vote for her just to make it worse. Well, too bad. Trump won again.
About it.
Trump freaking won.
They opened it. It was an intentional choice, and there's no reason not to believe they won't do it again. The boys should not be in.
They're closing the
girls'
work.
sports.
They're closing work, people's works, and people's schools and stuff.
The boys should not be in the girls' bathrooms. The boys should not be in the girls' locker rooms.
Hell no. Boys should not be in girls' locker room. What the hell?
Carolina sophomore in high school slammed so hard in the face.
Donald
by
Trump
volleyball
slammed
by
the
a
election.
boy
He
pretending
slammed
to be
the
a
election.
girl.
He won.
She suffered traumatic brain injury and permanent paralysis. Kamala Harris looks at her and says, "Be kind.
Be
Suck
kind.
it up." And that's what's right. Why do our girls have to face brain damage in order to be kind?
People
to
are
boys
showing
who
up
want
to the
be in
polls
girls'
that
sports?
Virginia with
And
garbage
they
bags.
are going into the women's
Yo
prisons.
hablo español
She
un
changed
poco.
the law in California
Shout
to
out
ensure
Virginia,
the taxpayers
guys.
would pay for
I
the
love you
sex
guys.
change
Like, you guys are
operations.
showing up
She
with
was not
freaking
just
garbage
following the law,
bags.
she changed
That's
the law.
crazy.
President Trump will stop it.
It's interesting when you look at the people who are publicly throwing their support behind
Hit the like and
Donald Trump
subscribe button,
this
guys.
time
Donald Trump
around.
is
And
winning
looking
this.
on X, there are never
333
Trumpers speaking
electoral
out about why they
colleges.
have made the switch.
Remind us, have you voted for Trump previously?
I was.
Look at that, man. Trump won this freaking thing in a
Meanwhile,
landslide.
pop stars Lady Gaga and Katy Perry are set to perform at Kamala Harris's last rally. And of course, Oprah Winfrey is expected to speak at the event in the battleground state of Pennsylvania. And it appears as though Kamala Harris has really changed her tone.
We love
Just
Trump.
Last week, she was connecting
My
Donald Trump
Spanish
to
isn't
Cuba.
that good, but I
Now
really
she's going for a
appreciate you
more
guys.
optimistic vibe.
This is shaping up to be the key swing state that will decide who becomes the next president of the United States. Kamala Harris has spent all her
Guys,
events
Trump
in
won in a
Pennsylvania.
landslide.
Donald Trump,
He's
however,
winning
He went
this.
to North Carolina first, and it's there.
Shout
he
out
was
Argentina.
talking
Viva
about
Argentina.
tariffs. It's a favorite of Donald Trump. He's promising tariffs, and he says it's going to stimulate the economy. Of course, there's a mix of opinions on that. But we know the economy is a big driver for voters in this election. What he said is he's going to level tariffs at Mexico on day one, and he's going to tie that to the number of people crossing illegally at the US-Mexico border.
Donald J. Trump has won this, man. 333 electoral colleges for Donald J. Trump.
Coming into our country I'm going to immediately impose
Hit the like button, man.
25% tariff on everything they
Trump,
send
Republica
in.
Dominica.
Over the past 4 years, Kamala has orchestrated the most.
Today is the election day in America, guys. Hit the like and subscribe button. Everyone's taking off work and school. We need to hit the like and subscribe button. We need Donald J. Trump in office. We gotta push his message by hitting the like and subscribe button.
Trump wins, Australia does have a free trade agreement with the US, but we're not immune to any tariffs ourselves. So this is going to be a big factor to watch over the coming weeks, months, if Donald Trump is successful. But there's no guarantee that Donald Trump's getting over the line. The polls are very tight. And in fact, Kamala Harris has been pulling ahead in some key places, including, quite surprisingly, in Iowa, of all places. Now, that might too be tariff connected for all those farmers who are worried about tariffs affecting their exports. But at the same time, what we're seeing is Kamala Harris putting in a very busy few last weeks. The last few days have been no exception. She's been out at multiple events before her major event in Philadelphia this evening.
So, Pennsylvania, I'm here to
We cannot allow this evil to continue. Donald J. Trump will win.
Pennsylvania, the race is not yet over.
Yes, it is.
We got a lot of
You aren't winning, you fraud.
We got to finish strong. And make no mistake.
Where's her southern black accent?
While we're talking about how tight these polls are, what I want to say again before we start getting the results tomorrow is a tight result in a swing state will ultimately give whoever wins all of the state's electoral college votes. So we can have even just a few thousand votes decide in this country of over 300 million people who will be the next president of the United States. But that may well end up being a big margin in the electoral college. So that's a big part of
She
the
is
analysis we're going to
Indian.
be doing tomorrow. It's also a big part of why
Hit the
there's
like and
concern
subscribe
that
button,
there
guys.
will
We're
be
almost
some
at
kind of
2,000
conflict
subscribers.
after the election result, and especially if it
Guys,
takes
ever
a
since I was
while
a
for
kid,
us
it's been my
to get a
dream to
result.
have
The thing
1,000
is,
subscribers.
2024
Now we're
is
almost at
very
2,000
different from
subscribers,
2020.
man.
Many of the people
If I was
involved
in middle school
January
right now, I'd be
6th
like, damn, I
have
really
been
almost got
charged and
2,000
convicted, over
subscribers.
900
That's
people
how I
and
would be back
sentenced to some
then.
kind of
I'd be
jail time.
proud.
If you're not one of those supporters who's already in jail, you're probably looking at the situation.
Guys,
and
Donald
thinking
Trump
there's
has
not much left
won.
for
Don't
you
listen to
try
Camilla.
and do the
PA
same
is
thing
Trump's
again.
country.
The BLM riots aren't happening. The George Floyd element just simply isn't there this time.
Trump
We're
has
talking
already
about
won. Look at that.
pro-Palestine protests. There's any chance that could happen.
Look
as
at
well,
that.
but they're
Trump
certainly
won.
working significantly on the
Trump won.
are seeing local law enforcement very prepared. Defenses have been going up, and they've been
They're
quite
ready for the Civil
specific,
War.
saying that that's a deterrent factor.
Trump
Small
won, guys.
businesses
That's
have been putting
crazy.
boards up. For many of them,
I knew
that's an
Camilla
insurance
didn't stand a
decision. If they
freaking
don't
chance.
get it
Why
up
would
and
you vote
something
for
happens,
more
they probably
inflation and
can't
more
claim.
wars? That
Not
makes
something
no
I wanna waste your
sense.
time on. So I know
Why
there's
would
been
you
a lot
vote
of
for
speculation
tampons
about
in men's
this. I
freaking
would say for
in
now, there's really
children's
not any
bathrooms
kind
and
of
little
instance
boys'
that I would
bathrooms?
say
Why would you
we
vote
have
for
to be ready for
tampons in
something like
there?
this in DC
Makes no
beyond just
sense.
always being
Hit the
ready.
like and
And
subscribe
it's more
button.
likely that there'd be
Donald J.
something
Trump is
locally
winning
based
this in a
at polling booths
landslide.
like what we saw in Arizona
It's not even
in
close.
2020, or a lone wolf
Donald
kind of
J. Trump is
incident,
winning
which is
this in
always
a
risk in
dang
America,
landslide,
a country
man.
with
Look at that.
hundreds
He
of
already
millions
won
of guns.
Pennsylvania.
So as we get into this final 24 hours,
He already
it
won
is
all
notable
that. It's
just
over.
how tight
Donald
it
J.
is.
Trump
Here's
won.
Mitt
Now they're saying Civil
Mulvaney,
War
former
has
chief of staff
started.
to the White House, saying that he does see just how tight this race is and how this could be a cause for conflict.
There have been a couple of races where the Republican has won the Electoral College and lost the popular election. People say those are close elections. Donald Trump won easily in the Electoral College in 2016, lost the national popular vote. But yes, it just feels like it's very, very close because the country feels very divided. Walk down an ordinary street in this country and half the folks are going to be for Trump and half the people
No,
are
they
going to be
will
against
not.
him.
Bull
And I think that will,
fucking
that's going to
crap.
carry through on Tuesday night.
80%, 90%, 100% will be for
So
Donald J.
tomorrow we'll
Trump,
potentially find
unless you're
out
in
if we're
Los
going to have the
Angeles.
first female president of the United States, or the first president to win a non-consecutive term since Grover Cleveland after surviving
Both
two
presidents
assassination
will help
attempts.
Israel.
And
USA has
how
always
many
been a
more
friend with
states
Israel and the
will
Jews, so there's nothing you can do about that. Even if you vote for Camilla, she'll still support Israel. Because that's what we do. That's what our nation is obliged to. Unfortunately, we'll stick up for any country and we'll get into business and, you know. By the map, it's not close. Go Trump. It's extremely not close. Like, look at that. Trump already won, man. They might as well just say Trump won. Like, look at that, man. 333, you only need 270 to win. Harris only 200. Man, Harris doesn't even have close enough to win.
My great children, should I have them come up real fast? John, Eric, Tiffany, Laura, Michael, come on up here. Then we have Ivanka.
Hell yeah,
home,
Trump's
sitting
winning,
home,
man.
Watching every second of it. And we have Barron, my beautiful boy, Barron. Barron, he knows more about computers than anybody. I closed up his computer. He said, Dad, it'll take it 2 minutes to figure that out. And all of a sudden, the damn thing opened up. I said, Barron, you gotta turn it off.
Although I want Trump, there's still some of the worst. No, Trump is the freaking best president in America.
He's operating his computer. He's operating it 2 minutes later. So this group here, they are so committed. They didn't have to do this. I guess we all didn't have to do it. But
Trump's daughter, man. Trump's daughter.
So strong.
Trump's sons
So respected
and Trump's
again.
daughter.
They're laughing at our leaders. We have a guy can't walk. He can't find the stairways. Look, there's about 6 of them. He finishes his speech. He can't find the stairways. And she's worse than him. You see what's going on. Did you see it tonight? Screaming. We're going to win. We're going to win. And she's screaming. And it's like 100 people going, what the hell is wrong with her?
Donald J. Trump and his kids, man. His kids.
I love them, but they are really special. They're very talented people. And everyone,
America first.
maybe I'll ask Lois.
I'm not the one putting Israel before our country. Not my fault.
She's the chairman of
Trump is GOAT with Reagan blessed them to see in their lifetime, even though I'm not a U.S. citizen.
I wanted her to run for the Senate. There was nobody could have beat her. But she said, you know, I have a great husband. And a good
Donald J. Trump is winning this, guys, in a landslide. Not a freaking chance for Kamala.
And she would have been great.
Not a damn chance. This was Donald Trump's last rally. His last rally, man. That's Donald freaking J. Trump. Man, that's really heartwarming, man. That's freaking heartwarming, man. That's Donald J. freaking Trump, man. That's heartwarming to American citizens, man. Man, he's thanking all his fellow supporters, man. We couldn't have made this possible without Donald J. freaking Trump, man.
But you
This is
give your
freaking
time,
beautiful.
Your money and your whole heart for this cause, and your support means more than anything you can even understand. It's amazing. I love you all. You're very special. This is my last rally. Can you believe it? The rallies, these big, beautiful rallies, there's never been anything like it. And there never will be anything like it. And it just happened. It caught on. And I think it caught on because our country's in trouble. And, you know, I happened to be a messenger that was able to tell you what you do.
Donald freaking Trump won, man. He won.
We're the party of common sense.
Look at that. Donald Trump won, man. You gonna cry now, Dan? You gonna cry now?
Joe and Kamala broke it, and I will fix it.
He lost every single damn fucking swing state, man. Look at that. Oh, look, it's Tampon Tam. He's crying. Donald J. Trump won. God has chosen Donald J. Trump. Tampon Tim was seen crying at Trump's rally because it was so beautiful. Tampon Tim was seen... Yes, it's real. Donald Trump won. Keep out there and voting if you haven't. We need to be too big to rig. Harris visited the ghetto, Detroit. No, I'm just kidding. We love Detroit. Shout out Detroit. Man, Trump got elected as a freaking legend. Trump won! Trump won! Whoop!
say a few words, please?
Where are the people that were saying they were going to be here when he lost? Yes, I'm 100% sure this is real.
Today.
They turned Michigan red, man. They turned Michigan red.
Today
Donald
is the
J.
day that we
Trump.
send a loud and clear message to the mainstream media, to the establishment, to Hollywood, to the swamp.
That Donald J. Trump won.
It is we, the people.
It's not over, but Donald Trump is winning in a landslide, so it basically is over. Trump won.
And we're choosing Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump.
I just want to say thank you. This is a very special night for our family. This has been almost a decade of doing this, and it has been my
America is due for success under Donald J. Trump.
to be out speaking on behalf of a man who I love, not just because he's my father-in-law, but because he is going to save this country and going to save the world. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Get everybody out to vote. Thank you, Michigan.
Thank you, guys. Today, when you wake up with not very much sleep,
And Donald J. Trump is
you
president.
gotta get to the polls. You gotta bring your friends and your families and your loved ones. And we
Shout out America. We love America. Fuck all these communist people commenting in my comment section.
Guys, it's simple. It's a unique election. You've lived under both candidates.
Donald J. Trump as president. I'm already outside of America. I'm in Barcelona, Spain, as an American citizen, traveling the world and traveling Europe. Check out my channel. We love Donald J. Trump as president.
Well, you guys, starting right now, it's on you to reclaim what is yours, your country. It would be an honor for me, for you guys to show the same amount of resolve that this man showed on July 13th when he took a bullet to the face and came back defiant. You guys take that attitude to the polls, to your text messages to your friends. If you've early voted, drive everyone you know to the polls. That resolve is what kept us at peace. That resolve is what made trade deals. That resolve's gonna save America, and it's gonna put America first again, once and for all. So guys, now it's up to you. You make our country proud like he makes us proud each and every day. Let's get it done, America. Let's get it done, Michigan. Let's go.
Michigan is red. Shout out Argentina.
Michigan.
We love the president of Argentina. We love the president of Argentina. We love Argentina. Join the Discord, link in bio. I would love to visit Argentina.
Guys, I've watched the hell that they put him through for the last 10 years. I mean, the fake impeachments, the dossiers, the Russia hoax, going after his Supreme Court justices, censoring him, taking away his First Amendment right, trying to take him off the ballots in various states all across the country, raiding his home. And yet he comes out every single day, and he fights, and he fights, and he fights. And when other candidates have packed it in for the night, you know who's standing on the stage at 2 a.m.?
Donald J. Trump. Don't be mad, Donald J. Trump won.
Our fighter, and it's that man right there. And I can tell you, as a son, as a family, we have never been more proud of a person in our life. I have never been more proud to stand on a stage with somebody in my life
than Donald J. Trump.
Remarkable man I know. And I promise you,
Kamala Harris already lost. It's over. Donald J. won.
I truly believe in you.
Guys, it is over. It is absolutely over. Do I need to pull up the numbers again to show you Harris crying supporters? You can go home and cry if you're going out to vote for Harris now, because it's over. If you're going out to vote for Harris, Donald J. Trump has won 333 electoral votes. Harris has won 202. We won Pennsylvania. We won Michigan. It's over, guys. It's over. You might as well just go home. This is strictly on CNN's website. Trump has won. Go to CNN.com if you haven't seen it already.
And I believe what you're doing for this country and what you're doing for our children, and you are going to save democracy in the United States, and you're going to keep peace in the world. And I love you, and we're proud of you, and let's make America great again.
Join my Discord, guys.
Thank you, Michigan.
Hit the like and subscribe button. Join the Discord, guys. It's free. We can talk directly about Trump versus Harris.
So my father has never stopped, and he will never stop working for you guys. So let's get out there. Let's vote for prosperity. Let's vote for the future that we want to have for our children and for our future generations. Thank you.
I am in Barcelona. I'm glad you remember me. I don't remember you guys. Just kidding. I remember each and every one of you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm in Barcelona. Virginia won Trump. It's over. Tiffany Trump. Do you guys want to see more official election results? Let's see. Because it's kind of officially over at this point already. I'll show you the last push they did. Harris! Harris!
Hello, beautiful, beautiful North Carolina.
Shout out to let me know where you guys are coming from. North Carolina is beautiful people. Comment below where you guys are coming from and who you want for president. Go out and vote. Chinese Americans for Trump. Shout out the Chinese.
Mexico. Supposed a very nice woman.
We love North Carolina. We love Virginia. We love Florida. I'm from Florida, Fort Myers, Florida. Let me know where you guys are coming from and who you want for president. Spam the comments.
Drugs coming into our country. I'm going to immediately impose a 25% tariff on everything they send in to the United States of America.
Ohio for Kalama. Your vote's going to get canceled out. Ohio is red for Donald J. Trump.
My message to Americans tonight is simple. We do not.
St. Louis for Trump. Ohio for Trump.
We don't, and we won't. We won't.
No, absolutely. Every Trump supporter, I've said it over and over again. Oh, wow. Shout out Cape Coral, man. What the heck? I don't think I ever had any people from Cape Coral. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida, man. Shout you out. Donald J. Trump is winning this.
And indeed, the whole world.
Iranians for Trump. Ohio for Trump.
We're going to win the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
I voted.
And it's going to be
Arkansas mailed in vote from Missouri. Washington State for Trump. Australians for Trump. Let me know where you guys are coming from.
Are we ready to do this? We're ready to get out the vote? We're ready to win?
Wow, shout out to everyone that just got back from Fort Myers. Shout out Fort Myers, man. I'm living in Barcelona, Spain. I'm a U.S. citizen, born in Fort Myers, Florida. From Southwest Florida. Shout out Southwest Florida.
For all Americans. All right, so Pittsburgh, this is it. Tomorrow is election day. Tomorrow is election day. And the
No, today is election day and you lost. You lost! Trump for Boston. Cape Coral for Trump.
Your voice, and your voice is your power.
Shout out Cape Coral. You gotta subscribe to me, man. I'm from your city, kinda. I'm right next to your city. You gotta hit the like and subscribe if you're from Southwest Florida, man. Trump here from Boston. She sounds like a kindergarten, and kindergartens are supporting her. Do you get reactions wearing that hat out in Spain? Honestly, not really.
Come to Philadelphia tonight.
However,
No one really
the race
cares
ain't
if I
over
wear a
yet.
Trump hat. Sometimes I get weird looks,
And we
but that's
must
it.
finish strong, and this could be.
Alabama, definitely for Trump. We don't fall for BS. Absolutely. Shout out Alabama.
And we are excited about what we can do together. And we know it is time for a new generation of leadership in America. And I am ready to offer that leadership as the next president of the United States of America.
No, every single Trump supporter, go out and vote. We need it way too big to rig. Way too big to rig.
As the next president, to someone who knows Donald Trump.
I'm just saying, Trump is way ahead in Electoral college. It's not over yet, so go out and vote for Trump. Please, 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 and go out and vote for Trump. Otherwise, Camilla will win.
Sean Spicer, great to see you on
with
this
a rigged
last
election.
day of the campaign, which has been extraordinary. I've thought that the Donald Trump's campaign in the last couple of weeks has been.
The actual results are supposed to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
An easy win. There's some better signs today. How do you see it?
Well, look, just to be clear, the way our country is divided, I don't know there was going to be an easy win. But I do think that we've talked about this in the past, Andrew, when Donald Trump is able to contrast his record of 4 years as president.
They definitely rigged the last one, or we wouldn't be in this.
On the last full day of campaigning.
Hell nah, Trump can't lose.
As the candidates make their final pitch to voters in the most critical battlegrounds. Former President Trump making 4 stops across 3 states today, as Vice President Harris goes all in on Pennsylvania with 4 stops across the Commonwealth. Speaking this morning in North Carolina, Mr. Trump surprising the crowd with a new message on immigration and Mexico.
If they don't stop this onslaught of criminals and
Another one from Cape Coral? Shout out Cape Coral, man. We need everyone in Southwest Florida to hit the like and subscribe button.
Tariff on everything they send in.
Shout out Cape Coral. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida, guys. Everyone that grew up in Fort Myers, Florida, or grew up around Southwest Florida, hit the like and subscribe button, guys. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel big. I'm a small content creator from Fort Myers, Florida. I travel the world. I travel to different European countries. So please, guys, I need all the support I can. My channel isn't monetized yet. Hit the like and subscribe button. I love each and every one of you guys.
The image of our country is terrible. It's terrible. It's a failed country. It's a very demonic party. It's become
Cardi B is a devil.
This piece of glass here. But all we have really over here is the fake news, right?
Iranians for Trump. And shout out my Iranians. I love them.
Me, somebody would have to shoot through the fake news. And I don't mind that so much. I don't mind. I don't mind that. And if you don't vote, you're stupid.
We Iranians love Trump because he stood up to the Iranian dictatorship. Damn right.
There's a lot of things wrong with him.
He stood up to the Islamic Republic.
The rest of your life as second-class citizens in your own country.
Meanwhile, Vice President Harris is closing with a more traditional and cautious approach with appeals for unity while ratcheting down the attacks on her rival, purposely not mentioning Mr. Trump by name during an event in Michigan last night, even though she's repeatedly called him out by name as unstable and unhinged over the last week. Today in Pennsylvania, the vice president leaning on that unity message, talking to canvassers in Scranton.
Trump 2024.
This other guy. You know, what it's done with all that talk that's been about trying to have us point fingers at each other and divide each other, it makes people feel alone. It makes them feel like there's nobody standing with them. As we are getting out the vote, as we are canvassing, let's be intentional about building community. about building community, about building coalitions.
Hell no,
about
you ain't
reminding
community.
people
No
we all
community's
have so
behind
much
you.
more in common
Community
than what
revolution in
separates us.
progress is behind Donald J. Trump. Hit the like and subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Let me know where you guys are coming from and who you voted for.
Now, the
Camilla
shift
will
is coming on the
lose.
heels
Trump
of a
is
shocking
winning.
poll out of Iowa showing Harris up 3 points over Trump in a state that
I need to know you guys love me and you're with me. Hit the like and subscribe button, comment on all my videos, check out my stories. I do political live streams. Nah, no woman is voting for Harris. I'm sorry, that's a damn lie.
Neck and neck race nationally and a massive gender gap there as well of more than 30 points.
I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, guys. I really appreciate you.
From the trail with our NBC News team, Garrett Hake is in Pittsburgh ahead of the former president's event there later this evening. Gabe Gutierrez is in Allentown, Pennsylvania, where the vice president campaigned earlier today. Maura Barrett is in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, tracking reaction to that.
Trump for prison. Hell nah. Trump's gonna be free, boy. Camilla's gonna be in prison. Next to Diddy and Epstein.
Added new stops in this final stretch. Garrett, let's start with you. It's the very last day of the campaign. We heard Mr. Trump debuting that new message on immigration, essentially promising new tariffs on Mexican goods unless illegal immigration stops. What does that tell you about the view within the campaign and his strategy in these closing hours?
Well, look, I think it tells you a couple of things. Kristen, first of all, there is no policy problem to Donald Trump that cannot be solved with a skillful application of tariffs. He's believed this throughout his political career, and he's doubled down on it time and time again. In this campaign, he did so again today. Second, I think it shows us what we know has always been the case, the ad hoc nature of policy development in Trump world. It's entirely possible that that policy announcement was news to his campaign staff. I've not seen anything else from the campaign about it today. I've not seen a press release or a Truth Social post. And I think finally it shows that Donald Trump is still looking for a way to kind of solidify what has been a polling lead on the economy among voters, but to kind of really get the hooks in people, particularly his core supporters who will vote on Election Day, give them one last reason to turn out if they've not been paying attention to his policies thus far to do so.
Trump is actually winning in a landslide. As you can see, 270 electoral college votes needed. Trump has 333. Camilla has 202. So I guess that means Trump is technically winning by a landslide right now. So I don't know what the hell you're saying. Go out and vote if you haven't already, though.
The campaign, what's the temperature? What's the mood? Obviously, they are publicly projecting confidence, but what's your
I'm Trump, Mexican, California. Do you think he will take it? Absolutely. Yeah, everyone go out in California, go for Donald J. Trump. California can be red this year.
Its internals and show us what their data shows, which I think is the kind of thing that suggests the picture they may be looking at internally isn't as rosy as what they are projecting.
Trump has more than zero. He has 300 electoral college votes. I'm dancing for Donald J. Trump every single day.
That's a state that his campaign or members of his campaign were telling me as recently as a week or two ago.
I couldn't say any lie to make people go out and vote for Camilla. The economy and inflation, house pricing, car pricing is way too freaking high. No one's going to fall for that scam.
From Trump in the last few days.
Like, she ruined the economy and inflation, home prices, everything. The whole job market, everything.
Possibility entering his mind that he might lose, which is not the kind of thing that he ever entertains on the campaign trail. Certainly not in front of an audience where even today he continues to say that the only way he'll lose.
Guys, I think I'll show a legendary video. I'll show a legendary video today. Since today's the election video.
Of course, that reporting you have comes against the backdrop of this gender gap that we saw in our
Guys, we gotta pull up that boy grade A. Let's pull up that boy grade A for all you Camilla
well, look,
supporters.
Kind of
This is a great video.
The best poll predicts Trump versus Kamala for the position of president in 2024. But there are voters who are still undecided. So I thought I'd help out with a quick guide covering both candidates and looking at what they've each proposed and taking the platform too, so you can decide who's better.
On CNN, you can see that Trump is winning in a landslide.
U.S. election. Okay, so I'm going to go through each candidates one by one, right? And
Trump is winning in a freaking landslide, man. Don't listen to these haters.
And them as people overall, because that's what matters after all. And the points that I make are going to get more and more harder hitting the further into the video we go, all right? And I'm going to start with Kamala, and then I'll go into Trump, right? Go in alphabetical order. Sounds good? All right, let's go. Okay, so I want to start with something quite interesting that I'm sure everyone's noticed about Kamala, right? You barely see her anywhere. Like, Trump is doing rallies and interviews and speeches and appearances and podcasts.
Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. We're almost at 2K subs. I love each and every one of you.
Now, have you guys ever heard that phrase? 'Tis better to be silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Yeah, that's basically her campaign slogan. Trump's out here doing as many appearances and rallies as possible, right? So he can share his policies and views for where he wants to take the country to as many people as possible, right? And Kamala isn't. She's nowhere to be seen. Probably because she doesn't know what her policies and views for the country are herself. Hey, do you know what, right? Let me ask her. Hey,
You don't know any Republicans, sir. You never met one in your life. You live in California, a soy boy liberal state.
So I want to start with a few things about Kamala that all potential voters should
If you live in
know.
California,
One,
maybe you've only ever
she
seen
lies.
Democrats or fake
A lot.
Republicans.
Like, for example, right? She said she worked at McDonald's.
I worked at McDonald's. I was a student when I was working at McDonald's.
She now proudly said that she's black, but she used to fully present as Indian.
I stand before you.
Shout out Texas. But there's Republicans everywhere, and none of them are voting for
She
Kamala.
puts on fake accents to seem more relatable.
Every Democrat I know are voting red. I'm in Cali. Shout out California. Love you
And
guys.
recently, she kind of implied that she's a mother.
I've made many mistakes. If you've
Dick
ever
Cheney is a warmongering warlord.
When in fact,
Vote
she has
for
no
Trump.
children. Lie,
New Jersey.
lie,
Shout out
lie.
New Jersey.
I'm sorry, right? These are all fucking lies. Right in front of our faces. But
I guess
one
you're
lie
really
she told,
mental,
right, the
Joshua.
biggest one she's ever told. She said that Joe Biden was mentally all dead.
Let me say that our president, his ability to understand complex issues in a way that no one else can to make smart and important decisions, and Joe Biden delivers.
You consider him mentally sharp. Fucking hell, not exactly something that fills you with confidence, is it? Like, mate, if you lie about this kind of random shit, right, how can you really tell when she's telling the truth?
Fuck Taylor Swift.
Flip-flops. Oh my god, man. Flip-flops out of the arse. Like, at one point,
If you're a gun
right,
owner, it will be her
the
job to
police,
come and take
she
your,
literally said the
inspect
border
your,
was safe
ensure
and
keeping
secure.
it safe
Something
and
about
properly
healthcare
stored.
control,
Kamala
right? I forget what it
Harris.
was. Fracking and the
Beyonce fans for Trump. Hell yeah.
These are all positions
Shout out
that
you
she
guys.
held
Hit the
very
like and
strongly at one
subscribe
point,
button. I
but
love
had
every one
since
of you.
changed her mind. All things she lies about, who knows? But most fucking surprisingly, to me anyways, right? After 8 years of insisting with full confidence that Trump's wall was a shit, racist, and ineffective idea, right? Recently at the CNN town hall, she said,
under Donald Trump, you criticized the wall more than 50 times. You called it stupid, useless, and a medieval vanity project. Is a border wall stupid?
I'm not afraid of good ideas where they occur.
So you don't think it's stupid anymore?
she admitted that Trump's wall was a good idea. How fucking worrying is that? Like, Jesus Christ, man, how mentally slow are you? If it takes you 8 fucking years to realize that a good idea is a good idea, then voting for you is probably not a good idea. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But hey, why did you give me 8 years to realize that for myself, just like you did?
North Carolina for Trump.
And 3, I'm sorry, right, but she has performed objectively worse running the country. Inflation is shit, the economy is shit, and the border is absolute fucking shit. Kamala Harris has just come out of a vice presidency where she basically dedicated 100% of her time and attention into the border, right?
Arizona for Trump. Shout out Arizona. Shout out New Jersey for Trump. Shout out North Carolina for Trump. Shout out Arizona for Trump. Shout out Indiana for Trump. California for Trump. Enough is enough. Hell yeah.
All the problems out here, right? That was Joe Biden. And Kamala does reassure us that her presidency will be drastically different to his.
I mean, I'm obviously not Joe Biden. Let me be very clear. My presidency will not be a continuation of Joe Biden's presidency.
But confusingly, right, she then says,
Would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years? There is not a thing that comes to mind.
she can't think of anything that she would do differently with Biden's presidency. Jesus, that's a fucking worrying answer, is it not? And to add to that, right, not only does she say she wouldn't do anything differently, but she has also told us that almost all of the disastrous decisions made by the Biden campaign, she deserves full blame for it too.
Our president, I see him every day. A substantial amount of time we spend together is in the Oval Office. I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
Aha! Okay, I think I get it now. So it's not so much the case that Kamala's presidency will be a continuation of Joe Biden's, but more that Joe Biden's presidency was a preview of Kamala's. So if you like the direction that America has been going the past 4 years, vote for Kamala!
Kamala makes me puke every day.
Even more worryingly, right? She can't fucking talk. Listen, I've noticed some patterns with Kamala, as I'm sure everyone has, right? Whenever she's asked a question in how she answers. Option one is she goes about blaming Trump for...
From Kenya, please vote Trump for the sake of the world.
Epidemic in a century, the worst attack on our democracy. And what we have done is clean up Donald Trump's mess.
Not my fault. Orange man bad, innit? Then we have option two, right? Which is to completely dodge the question and instead talk about her middle-class upbringing.
When it comes to the economy, do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
I was raised as a middle-class kid.
When you talk about bringing down prices, what are one or two specific things you have in mind for that?
I grew up a middle-class kid. What's your message to...
She did not grow up middle class. If she grew up middle class, I grew up below third world country poverty lines. So hit the like and subscribe button. Her family made over $500,000 a year. That ain't middle class.
What the fuck this word salad means?
Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
Fucking nonsense! And she also gives absolutely empty, nothing answers that give no information whatsoever. But for some reason, right, people accept them. Like, just listen to the answer she gives, right, when she's asked about specifics on fixing the border.
And part of what we need to do is always prioritize what we need to do to strengthen our border.
Part of what we need to do is prioritize what we need to do. Now, fucking now, tell me you don't know how to fix the border without telling me you don't know how to fix the border. Do you know what I mean? Now, seriously, right? I don't understand how these kind of bullshit, empty, nothing answers are allowed by anyone.
If she cheats, she
no one
cheats.
else is allowed to do that anywhere else in the world. Ever. Are they? Like, imagine doing that in a maths exam back in school.
My parents were very well off. They barely qualify as middle class now, thanks to Joe Biden and Kamala.
Write down, I grew up in a middle-class family where a large importance was placed on finding values of X, Y, and many other letters. To find the values of X and Y, I would carry out the mathematical calculations needed to find the values of X and Y, and I would then write the values here. Thank you. That wouldn't fucking fly, would it? Exactly. So why do we let someone running for president pass with shit like this? And the worst one, right, was